a bacon and cheese. Wait, seriously? There's no bacon. It's just a biscuit with cheese. Are you kidding me? This is not what I ordered. I guess I'm going back. Welcome back to another installment of eating only fast food for a day, where the whole point isn't just to watch me eat junk food, but to show you that you can eat fast food and still maintain a lean physique, because at the end of the day, it's all about calories in versus calories out. Today, we're eating only Hardees. I don't really like Hardees. I've never been a big fan of them, so I figured that'll be a good challenge. So we're gonna see what kind of foods to choose that are lower in calorie, higher in protein, to help keep me full throughout the day, because that's the whole idea here. We want to be full while still getting a good amount of food and hopefully a good amount of protein. So we're gonna try this out, see how it goes. So we got our first meal here, headed back to the house to have some breakfast, and not too impressed so far, because the first thing I ordered, they said they don't even have, they don't even sell that. It's not a menu item, even though I looked it up ahead of time before I went, because I like to plan out what I'm gonna have. So that's a bummer. Gonna have to change up what I'm having the rest of the day a little bit, because I had to choose some higher calorie options. But a funny thing was, the girl said, "I thought you were some movie star with the way you looked and the car you're in." I was like, "Oh, thank you." So at least I got some good compliments from Hardees. All right, back at home. Finally time to eat. So what we have this morning is a bacon and cheese. Wait, seriously? There's no bacon. It's just a biscuit with cheese. That's the first fail. Let's see. Are you kidding me? This is not what I ordered. I guess I'm going back. Well, I guess they were expecting me to come back, because they already had my order ready for me when I pulled up to the window. But I'm gonna go ahead and start eating now, because I'm hungry. It's already like 9:30 and I was expecting to eat a lot sooner. But what we have starting out is just a typical bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit. I was wanting to get the sunrise bacon, egg, and cheese croissant, which was 200 calories less than this, but supposedly they don't have it. So this is 620 calories and 20 grams of protein. So here goes. Crazy how many calories they can pack into a small little sandwich like that. I mean, 620 calories, that's more than my French toast. I could have 4 pieces of French toast, way more protein, probably way more filling than that, but it's fast food. What can you do? That's why you gotta try to make good choices. I usually try to steer clear of biscuits because they're so high in calorie, but well, sometimes you just gotta go with it. Now, we're back, finish up, and a lot of people would probably get something like hash browns, you know, get a meal, something like that, or if you're having lunch, get fries. But the thing with that is, most of the time, hash browns, fries, all that stuff is gonna be almost the same calories as like a second sandwich, whereas having something like this, for me, is gonna be a lot more filling than some hash browns or something. And for the same calories, I'm gonna feel more full, which is the goal here. But this is the sunrise breakfast sandwich, which it's not quite as hot now because it's been sitting there for like 20 minutes while I drove back. But we got, I think, 430 calories, 24 grams of protein in this one. Drinking water as well. That was pretty good. A lot better than the bacon, egg, and cheese, or yeah, I think it was bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit. But that breakfast comes out to 1,050 calories and a whole 44 grams of protein, where I like to have a bigger breakfast, more calories starting off the day, and then eat a little bit less and less the rest of my meals. But even with that, if I go back and do it again, I would have gotten 2 of those sandwiches, because that was a lot better than the biscuit, and that would end up only being 860 calories, so saving almost 200 calories, and 48 grams of protein, so it'd be even better there. But one thing I would suggest for most places is get the app for the restaurant. However, the app for Hardees does not work very well. So I went to their website, and that's where you can see how many calories different things have. Because if you can look up things ahead of time, then that helps you to plan ahead. Didn't work so much this morning because apparently there's stuff on this menu online that they don't actually have. But that's where I'm getting these calorie amounts from. For instance, we have the bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit. It shows here 620 calories. And also the Frisco breakfast sandwich, 430 calories. And this is what I was gonna get, this sunrise croissant. Didn't have it. But something I gotta be aware of is you see it says 390 to 550 calories, and that's because you could get this with ham, bacon, or sausage. So a lot of places give you the calories for each one, but unfortunately they don't. But you can click on this little thing here at the bottom, and it takes you to a spreadsheet here, and this is what I'm using for the calorie amounts for everything, the protein amounts. You can see all the macros, sodium, all those other things, if that interests you. So this is where I'm getting all the info from, but you can just get a quick overview on the app of what everything has. And just to show once again, like, you can get a cinnamon roll for 520 calories. Like, that's not gonna fill me up. I'm probably gonna want more after I eat that. The same thing with the hash browns, almost 500 calories if you get a big one. Whereas this sandwich is probably a lot more filling, but was a lot of calories. So let's put all of these calories to good use and go get a push day. Can't forget a little pre-workout walk with the family and the baby. How old is she now?
1 month and 1 day.
1 month and a day. She's getting big quick. That ain't no Athlete X weight, that's real. No, thank you. So we are back in the car again because Connor and I are on our way to a car dealership to test out a possible new car. Let me know what you think it is in the comments and we'll see if you're right in a few minutes. But this time we have a hot ham and cheese sandwich that is 290 calories and 19 grams of protein, as well as 3-piece chicken tenders, which is 260 calories and 25 grams of protein. So altogether that's 550 calories and 44 grams of protein. So once again, just like I skipped the hash browns earlier, these 3 chicken tenders actually have fewer calories than that fry right there. So this has more protein, which is something I want for that muscle building, and also it's probably gonna be more filling. So we're gonna get eating this while on our way to see this new car. Well, the sandwich started out good, but it was kind of cold in the middle, so not too great so far. The ham was okay, but it's definitely better on the breakfast sandwich than on the burger. Hopefully this chicken's better. I mean, it's no Chick-fil-A or Zaxby's chicken, but it's all right, it'll do. And the other thing I wanted to bring up too, as far as tips go for keeping the calories lower, I got a Coke Zero here, large Coke Zero. There might be like 5 calories in this whole thing, whereas if you were to get an actual Coke this size, you're looking at like 300 calories, maybe even more. And just by switching to something diet like that, then you'll be cutting a lot of calories and can easily go from a surplus to a deficit to help you lose weight. So just remember, does have artificial sweetener. If you want to go with water, cool, that's even healthier, but artificial sweeteners aren't going to give you cancer. That's been debunked, unless maybe you're a lab rat getting ridiculously high doses every day for your whole life, but we're not rats, so do what you want to do. So we're looking at the all-new Ford Bronco. This is the base model, but it has the off-road package here, and it's pretty nice. It rides quite smooth for having these big tires, but this one has cloth seats. I would rather have leather if I was going to get it, but it's pretty roomy up front. 2 seats up front. We got 2 seats in the back, which is pretty much like my car. Here, hop up there. Let's see how much space you had. A lot more space than you did in my car. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Here, come out here. Let's look at the back. These panels here, you can take one or both of them off, as well as this entire roof can come off. So you can see like the color of the car is on the frame, so that would be showing if you took all the roof off. Got plenty of space for suitcases and stuff. These seats can both fold flat for even more space, so that's pretty cool. So far, I'm liking it.
Dad, you have to do the top first.
There we go.
Nice. You see your other car?
What are you thinking of it?
It's pretty cool.
See the Bronco over here?
Mm-hmm. Oh, and you forgot to mention, you can remove the doors as well. You just unplug this here, and then you unscrew that, and you unscrew this down here.
Yeah, come look at this real quick. Got a Bronco there. That's pretty cool.
It's smooth.
So this is the car we're looking at, so I'm interested to know what you think, or if you had some kind of car that you want to get, you know, nothing like a Lamborghini or crazy expensive, what you would want to get. But for me, this is a pretty good option. We'll have to see if they're even available though. So we're doing a little something different now, going for a walk. I brought Connor here to the playground. We're all supposed to come eat dinner together. Jill is picking up food, the last meal from Hardees, but the Hardees was closed because there's a shortage of workers. So then she went to a different Hardees, and it's taken like almost 40 minutes to get our food because there's a shortage of workers there. There's only 2 people working. So I'm gonna tell you now what I plan on having. The double cheeseburger for 530 calories, and I'll just put these up here showing me eating them later while I'm talking because we don't have a lot of time. We got to get going. But that's 530 calories for the cheeseburger and 25 grams of protein. And then we have a 5-piece chicken tenders for 440 calories and 41 grams of protein. Now, I was planning on getting a grilled chicken sandwich. I think I've had to change my order like 5 times today because half the menu items aren't available either. So far Hardees, not impressed, but overall totals, that brings us to 2,570 calories, 154 grams of protein, which is about 85% of what I want to have in the day for 1 gram per pound of body weight. I'm about 180 right now, so that kind of stinks. But I was actually gonna get like an apple turnover, and they didn't have that. And also I said, okay, how about a chocolate chip cookie? Don't have that either. So you might be thinking, but you said 2,600 calories, right? Well, the thing is, you got to be flexible with that as well, because today I think I've actually walked close to 3 miles extra than I normally do, which is around 350 calories burned for me. So really, I could go almost up to 2,900 calories today. So I have that, I was gonna have the apple turnover or that cookie or something, but just be aware that, hey, if I'm putting out more energy, if I'm exerting myself more, burning more calories, once again, it's calories in versus calories out that determines whether you gain, lose, or maintain your weight. So you can be flexible and get things you want, but also, I guess, be flexible when they don't have anything that you want. And that is all the chicken nuggets. And I know I said earlier this morning I like to eat a big meal in the beginning of the day and then taper off throughout the end, but as you saw, Hardee's, terrible service, no one working, nothing on the menu, so I'm not going back. Just ate a bunch now, and the hamburger was actually quite good. That's probably the best thing I had all day. So they do have good hamburgers, but overall, no. So yeah, I'm just waiting here. I do not suggest Hardee's. This has been the worst day so far, and I can tell you right now, I am going to be cheating. I normally would get something at the end of the day, like a little snack to have at nighttime, but they're probably going to be closed, and I can't rely on them being there. So my plan is I'm probably going to end up having an Anabar or something like that tonight. Boost up the protein a little more to get back up to my goal. It's cheating, but Hardee's is terrible, so I don't suggest them. Stick with Chick-fil-A, something like that, and I'll show you me eating an Anabar if you want to see that, just so you know that, yes, I did break the rules and did that. But anyways, give this video a like if you liked it. Subscribe if you're new for more videos at Camber Fitness. Lots of stuff there all the time, and let me know what restaurant you'd want to see next. I have lots of other ones. I'll link a playlist to that as well. But yeah, Hardee's, terrible. I've never really liked them, and now I know why. So I'll see you guys soon.
What? I took another